Bro, can I just say I watched Schindler's List last night, and I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. Like, the movie was cool and everything, like, was super deep and all that cuck, but my biggest complaint is that there wasn't a post-credit scene setting up a cinematic universe. Oh, Mr. Bunbuster, Queen Lizzy's gone, she skidded in a Mazda. She busy dropping lines on her linky filly and hell yeah. Is at least what they want you to think. Because according to these people, she's been dead for a long time. Because Lizzy is actually a hologram. QAnon conspiracy theorists raise baseless claims that Queen Elizabeth II died months ago was replaced by a hologram. Absolutely yes. A 96-year-old woman cannot possibly die of natural causes because she's the queen. Royalty and celebrities don't die. She's actually still alive because the third eye is telling me in my chakra form. Lizzy is still gobbling on glizzies. They would never let their queen reptilian pass away. How else are they going to get new mutant babies? Wild claims have emerged suggesting that Queen Elizabeth II died months ago and she was replaced by a hologram in the public, according to conspiracy theorists. The queen was pictured with newly elected Prime Minister Liz Truss just 2 days before her death. Coincidence? I think not. Maybe they did kill her after all, so Liz Truss can take over the royal family and rule England. But believers from the radical QAnon movement also claim that Truss was photographed shaking hands with merely a hologram of the queen. Some weird QAnon believers also made crazy claims that former queen didn't die a natural death. She was murdered as part of a wider plan, according to conspiracy theorists. How could you doubt their logical and clear thinking? Clearly, there's multi-levels of using your brain on this one. Step 1. Murder the queen. Step 2. Profit. You smell that? That's a conspiracy afoot. Ugh. Fuck, my fingers stink. Shit smells like salmon.
That's what you get for making fun of me, dearie. Essence from me, Minge.
The QAnon movement is an online community largely based in the US and have right-wing fanatics. Let me make this clear so I don't get shot. QAnon people are crazy. In no way should anybody associate or condone them. The timing of the announcement of the 96-year-old passing has also been held as too cryptic to be coincidence, as September 8th, 2022 apparently marks 1,776 days since QAnon first emerged, according to the Daily Star. Obviously, 1776 is pivotal to conspiracy spouting movement, as it was the year the United States gained independence from the British Crown, reported the British outlet. I think that was more her ancestors calling her on that day. Someone speaking to her through the mystic universe, saying, alright, Lizzy, come on, you need to pass it on now. Your son isn't going to live very long. He's a product of
family fun time.
Have you seen his sausage fingers? Those things are going to explode and he's going to have a heart attack in any minute. You need to give him a turn on the pretend throne. You had your playtime, now it's his turn. Elizabeth II could have also been killed as part of a plan that was ongoing for years, according to QAnon enthusiasts, the patriarch voice, aka John Sable, and his wife Amy. That's so cool. There's like a Greek historian moment right there. Everybody just believes what this guy says. Nobody questions his sources or his motives, no? He just kind of says what happened and apparently that's what happens? Okay, if I knew it was that easy, man, I would be so rich by now. Walk into a McDonald's, okay, sir, that will be £5. I think you'll find that you owe me £10. Oh, you're right, sir. I didn't think of it like that.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
He was quoted as saying to his 64,000 Telegram followers, the Queen died exactly 1,776 days after the first Q drop. Say what you want, I do not believe in coincidences. Dude, you can't be a conspiracy theorist if you don't believe in coincidences. Oh, no, I'm stupid. Actually, that is like literally their whole bread and butter is they don't believe in them. The scope of this operation is far more complex than we can even begin to imagine, wrote the patriotic voice. What operation? What scope? What is going on? Can you explain to me what exactly that they were doing that was so wrong? What does the world have to gain from Queen Lizzy being a hologram, dude? She has like 6 descendants next in line for the throne. They're all just gonna carry on doing charity work around the world and being rich asses. Oh, we lost someone with an absolutely privileged upbringing who never had anything bad happened to her entire life and pretty much just lived the ideal life a human could live. She was famous for just existing. She was born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She had untold riches that only you and I could dream of. And to top it all off, she didn't have to show her butthole on OnlyFans to get it. So obviously we have to kill her because she's clearly too powerful. Like seriously, what would the New World Order gain from keeping the idea of this woman alive for a couple extra months before replacing her anyway? The smarter play to do was, if they really wanted rid of her, they should just get rid of the royal family in its entirety. You know, she has way too much influence on the people. We need that influence for some reason because we're planning on doing something with it, which like, what are we doing with it? Selling babies to the Russians.
Yes, the Russian babies.
Or, you know, maybe I should just eat my words, because it turns out Lizzy does actually have a real-life hologram, which they showed to the public in a false flag operation just a few months ago. You see how they're trying to get into your mind to make you doubt? But you and I know the truth, only us. Because we're the most special people alive. We have this hidden knowledge that the rest of the sheep will just simply don't know. And it isn't at all that we're very sad people with no purposes in our lives. So we make crap up so we can all get into a crazy fan club together and talk to one another. After all, we all know the final truth, don't we? That is that you have to legally subscribe to Dino or you will die. I ain't got much else to say on this topic. Big Lizzy, I hope you're resting well down there, and may God save the king. Love you all. See you later. Bye bye.